journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And the Nuggets on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. And the basket by Gordon. A good one in store here tonight, Clark. I know we get fired up for these offensive battles. I cannot wait.
Hey, that is an understatement, Kevin. I mean, when you've got two teams that attack like this, non-stop and relentless, you know it's going to be wild and fun.
Second shot opportunity. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. To the middle. It's tipped. Outside Gordon. Sinks the three-pointer. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Here's Young. Into the lane. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Brown. Murray outside. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. From about 19 feet. And it's Jokic missing.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Back to Murray. Launches a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Pass to Reza Shea. Young for three. Rebound by the Nuggets. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the wing, Murray. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's Murray after the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Back to Murray. The rebound by Young.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
And that one's good. Reza Shea.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Reza Shea ready to go once he got it.
Pass to Watson. And here's Gordon. Here's Murray. And shot on the way. Connects. The jumper drops. Murray's got 8.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Reza Shea. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Murray right side. Pass to Brown. Back to Gordon. Missed inside. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. And Johnson with the stop.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Oh,
inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Gordon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Murray outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 11 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you. He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
On the wing, Murray. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Jokic. Goes back up. And it's in there. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Is there anything he doesn't do? Great awareness by Jokic there.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Atlanta making a switch here. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Screen by Valanciunas. For 3, Murray. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Porzingis. Over Valanciunas. No good again that time.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Murray. 14 points for him. And that one, good. Murray's got 16.
Fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
But 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Nuggets leading by 18. And it's Murray penetrating. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
7 for 9 here in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Back to Kennard. Screen by Porzingis. Stolen by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Murray. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Kennard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And he makes both free throws. The Nuggets leading by 18. Here's Brown. Still scoreless. Murray for 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pack.
Now here's Murray. He's got 21. Clark, taking a minute to talk Jamal Murray here. A talented guard who's had to battle a variety of injuries.
Yeah, when he's been healthy, he's been dynamic and almost unstoppable as a scorer. And, you know, sometimes the injuries show up, and that's part of the landscape of being a pro athlete at times. I know it's been frustrating for him, but he continues to persist and persevere, which is a credit to him. But when he's healthy, boy, he's a special and clutch shot maker.
4 on the shot clock. Porzingis can't hit. The Nuggets lead by 21. Outside Gordon. And here's Jokic. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Reggie with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That's to Porzingis. Now, Kennard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Good.
Boy, evidence of the mobility there from Porzingis as he shreds the defense in screen and rolls.
Murray with the bounce pass. And it's Murray with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Jokic following the 3 by Atlanta. Pass to Murray. Takes it off the glass. Murray's got 27.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Daniels, no good. Now here's Murray. He's got 27. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 20-point. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The Hawks trail by 20. Here's Johnson. Riza with it. 3-pointer. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Gordon. They get it back. Johnson in the corner. Second chance shot. Nice hit again. And Jokic plays it up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Tips it, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 11 points.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Brown with the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Risache. Okongwu at the elbow. Young left side. Johnson outside. Over Gordon. The Hawks again can't hit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Brown feeling out a bit. Hardaway for three. Rebound Atlanta. Now Alexander Walker. Still without a basket. Here's Risache. That one goes in.
Well, Risache has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Pass to Jokic. Over Okongwu. Jokic, no good.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And Young, here we go. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
There's the drive. Jokic with the bucket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Risache. He has 7. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Cam Johnson picks one up.
Well, Risache does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now, a chance at the line.
GA, you hear about 3-level score, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And Atlanta has possession following the miss by Jokic.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 10. Okongwu grabs the board. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Got that one up quick. And it's 13 points for Risache.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Back to Brown. Denver passing it around. Back to Gordon. Plenty of space. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Risache is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
And he sinks the second. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Pass to Jokic. Porzingis with the steal. Risacher with it.
Another one for Risacher. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
Down low. Deflects the pass. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And here's Jokic. Following Porzingis' three. They get the rebound. Tries again. No good on the layup. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. To the paint. And Watson slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here's Young from the arc. And the Hawks with another three.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Pass to Jokic. Porzingis with the block. Risacher in the corner. And here's Daniels. Here's Young. Pocket 6. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Young's got his third basket of the night right there.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Here's Murray. The rebound by Young. The Hawks trailed by 10. And the lead is down inside single digits. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Daniels with it. Now guarded by Murray. And he gets the bucket. The Nuggets leading by 6. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Tipped away. And here we go. All sorts of time. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Pass to Watson. Driving inside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Watson's got his second bucket tonight.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. But there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. The versatility he brings defensively, major value added. Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow, he was left open.
Here's Jokic. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Such a tough cover. I mean, Jokic with his size and physicality, you know, his body isn't chiseled, but he certainly uses it well. He forces the defense right there into a mistake.
Here is Daniels. He has 7. .55 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jokic. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year. Led the league in steals. And this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 11. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Kicks it out to Gordon. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Krejci. Cans it from downtown. Krejci's got 6. Murray surveying the D. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 3. Pass to Rizachet. For the tie. Denver grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Jokic with the steal. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Watson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Classic Jokic move right there. The defense is drawn to him inside, so he sends the ball right back out. He plays with such a high IQ.
Here's Johnson. Over Gordon. Shot by Johnson, no good. The Nuggets leading by 8. Pass to Jokic. Puts up a deep 3. Okongwu grabs the board.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Young outside. In the corner, Daniels. And a miss there on the triple.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Count that bucket.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Murray, good.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball. And the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
Johnson outside. They need this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson.
Second free throw, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And sometimes Jokic overwhelms you with his size and footwork inside, which in turn forces the foul.
Atlanta making a switch here. Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it out to Johnson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
This ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Brown. Back to Gordon. And they double up Murray. Over Young. Murray, good. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Now Young, covered by Brown. There's the triple. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 12 points in the game.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Back to Jokic. Watson for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 12. Young looking around. Pass to Okongwu. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Assisted.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 17. Back to Murray. Over Daniels. Murray, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. To the inside. Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
There it is, guys. One of those peppered plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Offensive rebound.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And it's Gordon missing. And it's the Hawks ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. High post Young. 12 points for him. The Nuggets leading by 7. Here's Murray. And Watson has it in the corner. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Atlanta with it. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. It's Young on the wing. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Porzingis can't hit.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Johnson. Scoreless thus far. Here's Brown. No good with the elbow jumper.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Here's Young. And there's the drive. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Now Brown. 5 to shoot. To end the cold streak. Porzingis with the rebound. The Hawks trailed by 5. Pass to Young. Here's Gay. Here's Alexander Walker. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Johnson, that's for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Nuggets lead by 5. Pass to Krejci. Here's Gay. Hasn't made one yet. The kick out to Young. From downtown, Johnson with the rebound.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
Here's Brown. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Murray. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about you.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
So it's Atlanta now. Denver able to drain the 3. There's 1:59 left to play here in the third. Pass to Valanciunas. Johnson for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. Fires top of the key. Johnson can't hit. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Krejci. 8 points for him. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
In the corner, it's Brown. Here's Johnson. Got a hand on it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. That's a 2 from Kennard. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Back to Brown. And again, Denver no good. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And
74.
fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Nuggets leading by 9. And here's Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Watson. And it's Riza Shea with the rebound. In the corner, Kennard with it. And here's Daniels. Now Riza Shea. The three-pointer, no good. Now here's Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. Johnson outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Hawks.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The Hawks trailed by 7. Riza Shea wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Riza Shea's got 19 points.
A true highlight of Riza Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
It's stolen by Johnson. Outside, Porzingis. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Brown. Back to Brown. Driving in. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And it's the Hawks' ball. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Kennard for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Kennard got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Okongwu. No good from Valanciunas. So it's the Hawks now. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total shape. Good luck trying to stop him down.
6 to shoot. From the baseline. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Riza Shea.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Here's Gordon. Rebound, Atlanta.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough match here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Atlanta making a switch here. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie Laporte courtside. Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Alexander Walker with the ball. From the arc. Rebound by Murray. Pass to Jokic. Outside Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Hardaway's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Atlanta.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Kennard. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. That shot misses.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick, Jokic, continuing to add to his legacy.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And Jokic drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's the mark. There's Jokic being aggressive inside. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. They've led by as much as 10. From deep, Jokic. Atlanta with the rebound. Young outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Alexander Walker. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Jokic, no good.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight.
Okongwu a screen. Count the basket. And now an 8-point Hawks lead.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Back to Murray. Over Daniels. The Nuggets with another miss. The Hawks leading by 8. Johnson surveying the floor. Takes it inside. And Brown pulls it down. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
defense has to get out when Brown is out there on the perimeter. He can do damage from out there.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's the three. Jokic grabs the miss.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
Brown misses the three.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. The Nuggets trailed by 5. Murray outside. Green from outside.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
Here's Rizachet. Tries it from 19. And it doesn't go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Daniels pulls it down. And it's the Hawks' ball. They've led by as much as 10. Trae Young missed on the three. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Jokic inside. Here's Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Young.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Jokic fired. The long shot, no good. And so they foul intentionally. And so here's Atlanta. 4-point game. On the outside. Outside Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the three. Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
Denver calls timeout. 20 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Johnson outside. Now Jokic. Brown! He's off from 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
And so the Hawks take the win.